Task number 7, exploiting SMTP. We are inside network services part 2. What do we know? Okay, at the end of our enumeration section, we have a few vital pieces of information. A user account name, which is administrator, the type of SMTP server, and operating system running. We know from our port scan that the only other open port on the machine is SSH. Yes, SSH and SMTP, 22 and 25. We're going to use this information to try to brute force the password of the SSH login for our user using Hydra. We have the preparation stage. It's advisable that you exit Metasploit to continue the exploitation of this section of the room. Secondly, it's useful to keep a note of the information you gather during the enumeration stage to aid in the exploitation. Hydra, there is a wide array of customizability when it comes to using Hydra, and it allows for adaptive password attacks against of many different services, including SSH. Hydra comes by default on both Parrot and Kelly. However, if you need it, you can find it in the GitHub over here. Hydra uses dictionary tags primarily. Both Kelly Linux and Parrot OS have many different word lists. Right, we have a lot of word lists. If you want to check locally your word list, you can go to user share word lists just to display this. Here you go. You have here a ton of word lists that you can use, and they contain different amount of words and combinations. If you'd like to browse and find the different word lists to the widely used rock.txt is basically, you will see it most of the times in CTFs. Likewise, I recommend checking out SecList for a wide array of other word lists that are extremely useful for all sorts of purposes other than just password cracking. For example, subdomain enumeration. The system for the command we're going to use is for the password is this one. Oh my god, we use 16 threads. This is basically how many resources you want to use from the target. You have to pay attention with this on a normal pen test because you can crash systems. Okay, so we have the Hydra command threads, 16 threads that we use. We go for administrator. We want the rock.txt word list. Here is the correct, this is the very verbose flag, and here we have the IP of our machine. For the SSH service, we kick this off. Very verbose is active. Let's break it down. Hydra, which activates the Hydra tool. T16 is the number of parallel connections per target. L with the user, it's point to the user whose account we're trying to compromise. -P, uppercase P, is the point to the file containing the list of possible passwords. -VV sets verbose mode to very verbose, shows the login plus password combination for each attempt. Then we have the target IP, and then we have the protocol or the service. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll. Answer the questions below. What is the password of the user we found during our enumeration stage? As you can see, for a password administrator, it kicks off with trying every combination inside our 14,344,400 words. Okay, so this goes on and on, but you know what? Let's kick another Hydra. I'll kick another Hydra version, but we'll go now in our sec list, and inside here we'll go for usernames. We'll go for passwords. So as you can see, I'm inside passwords. If you just hit tab, you can see what's inside that directory. In order to choose one, let's say 500 worst passwords. 500 worst passwords. Let's kick this also. Let's check. Oh, we actually found it. Alejandro. For administrator, it was the 147th iteration. Alejandro. Great. Now let's SSH into that service. We say SSH. Okay. We say here yes. prompted for the password Alejandro. And there you go. We'll list inside this one. We see the needed file and we just say cat SMTP. Who knew email servers were cool? We copy this and paste it over here. Amazing. Oh, the next one is MySQL. I can't wait to do that one. So see you in the next one.